Hey everybody, it's YGO Pally. I'm back here with another video, and today I'm going to be introducing a new video series called Going In Blind, where I go in blind with an archetype that I have no idea how to play. Either it's a new archetype or possibly an archetype that I already do know how to play that's already getting new support. So it could be an existing archetype that just gets new support. But for this video, we're going to be going in blind and building a deck on Tribrigade. Tribrigade is an interesting beast-related archetype that I definitely wanted to play because as soon as I saw those, I knew I wanted to play it with Zoodiac, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought of that as well. So what I wanted to do is go with my experience on how to play this deck and see if I actually know how to do it, and then I'll probably be doing an updated video if this one doesn't work out so well on a competitive build where I actually do look up videos and combo tutorials and stuff like that. So for this one, we're going to go in blindly with Tribrigade. So let's go ahead and look up these cards and we're going to do the deck building of it. So Tribrigade is a beast related archetype that has a very interesting concept of summoning link monsters from the extra deck without having to use monsters on your field. You can banish any of your beast related cards from your graveyard, and you can special summon a beast related link monster from your extra deck whose rank is equal to the level of equal to the number of cards you banish. My apologies. So what we're going to be doing is essentially a deck building challenge where we use all these cards, possibly what I see fit, and just go in blind. So first thing we have to run 3 of is Fractar. This card is amazing. You can send this card from your hand to the grave to add any level 3 or lower beast-related monster from your deck to the graveyard. I'm sorry. This is what it doesn't add. It sends to the graveyard, sorry. The one that it combos off well with is Naval. Now, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you get to add any Tribrigade monster from your deck to your hand. So these two combo off very well with each other. So let's go ahead and put these to 3. And now the other one is SARS, which if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is an okay one. It's not as great, but this lets you discard any beast-related monster from your hand to the graveyard to special summon this card from your hand. So it is a extender to some extent because you still have to discard a card. So I'm not sure about this one. Let's put it to 2 for right now and see what we can do with that. Now we have the link 4. I really got to stop saying rank. Because we haven't gone to the Zoodiacs yet. So we have the Link 4-1, which I think is a really good one. If you special summon this card or another beast-related monster, you can banish 1 card on the field. So you can activate this during your turn, your opponent's turn, and it's just spot removal that does not target. So I definitely have to put this card to, let's try it at 2. I know it's a Link 4, so maybe we could try to go into it at least twice. Then if it has also the other effect, is that if this card is sent to the graveyard, you get to add any beast-related monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the number of your banished beast-related monsters. So it does have some kind of, not really recycling, it does have some more recursion to adding more cards to your hand, should this card ever go to the graveyard, and if it's sent to the graveyard in general, so it doesn't have to be by battle or card effect. Next, we're going to be going into the Link 3 monster, which lets you special summon a beast-related monster from your hand or graveyard during your opponent's main phase. So if you have this card and the Link 4 out, this definitely combos off well with each other to special summon any of these from your hand or graveyard, and then banishing another card on the field. So how about I have to run this at 2 and see what we can do with that. Then we have the Link 2 monster that requires, all these require 2 or more beast-related monsters. By the way, I did not mention that. So this one lets you special summon a level 4 or lower beast-related monster from your hand during your main phase, but you cannot use it as link material except for a beast-related monster. Then if it's sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card while also putting another card in your hand back into your deck, the bottom of your deck. So this one has to be a 3 of, I have to say. So let's go with that. Now we have Airborne, which lets you special summon a beast-related monster. You target a beast-related monster you control, then special summon 1 beast-related monster from your deck in defense mode whose attack is less than or equal to that monster but with a different type. So this can probably turbo out some monsters if we needed to. So we'll have to try to put this at 3, but I cannot see us using Zoodiacs with this card because, well, the only one we got is level 4. And it has to be, the level 4 is a Beast Warrior, and since it has to be a different type, we can't go into Beast Warriors. Also, I'm realizing that I never explained why I say beast related. I do mean the 3 beast related has to be the 3 beast monsters: Beast Warrior, Beast, and Winged Beast. I just say beast related just to shorten it up. So now we have Tribrigade Lion, which essentially is your searcher for the deck. You send a monster from your hand to the graveyard to add a Tribrigade monster from your deck to your hand with a different original type than the monster you sent to the graveyard. But while it's out on the field, you cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck except beast related monsters. Now, This card seems okay. I think we have to probably put this at 3, but I just don't like the discarding part of it because we already are going to be discarding some cards to, I don't know, try to combo off here. So I'll just have to, maybe we'll see how well that does. Now we have Tribrigade Revolt. Now we're getting into the trap cards, which honestly, actually, let me talk about this one. This is actually the best trap card I think they ever have. This lets you special summon any of your beast-related monsters that are banished or in your graveyard, and then after you do that, you have to link summon using all of those cards. So, the reason I like this is not only is this a soul charge, but it also goes into your big link monster. You can special summon this monster during your opponent's turn, and if you do, you banish a card they control. So, already, this is good. This is a good card. But I think it can only be really played at 1. I think if I play it at 2, I'm not sure how well that's going to go. Maybe. I'll have to try it out. I'm going to be doing some test hands before I actually go into playing against other players. This one, I don't like this one. This one is Tribrigade Oath. You target a link monster you control, special summon a beast-related monster from your hand or graveyard with a different type. Okay, that's cool. If you control at least one of each beast-related monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target a spell or trap your opponent controls to negate its effects until the end of this turn. I don't like that part. The reason I don't like that part is because it's a worst Magician's Navigation I have ever read. You have to control 3 beast-related cards in general, and they have to be one of each. So you can't have 3 Beast Warrior monsters, and that's just horrible. At least Magician's Navigation, you can only activate that effect if you controlled 1 Dark Magician. You didn't see it saying you have to control both Dark Magician Girl, and Magician of Chaos, Dark Magician of Chaos. So this one, I'm going to cut this one. I don't like this card, so let's not even try putting that in the deck. Now we're going to go into our second engine, which I'm pretty sure everybody knew when they read these cards, is going to be Zoodiac. So definitely have to run 3 Thoroughblade and 3 Rams. These are a combo that go into Mega Clops, so definitely have to run that. Whiptail, I don't think I'm going to run it at 3, maybe put it at 2. Let's see how well that does. Now for extra deck space, we already have 7 in the extra deck, so actually let's maybe cut one of these. Let's see if that does anything, because if we have 2, that might not be bad. And yeah, you know what, I just thought of, we can use Pot of Avarice as well, because we're going to be cycling through all of our Zoodiac cards, so let's not maximize alpha on the extra deck, because there is going to be a lot of space to go. So let's run 2 of these, 1 Hammer Kong. Chuckanine is the best one out of here, so we need to run 3 of those. 1 Trident, 1 Barbo. Yeah, no Rod Bull. Now we have 1 Zoodiac Barrage, and let's put 1 combo in there because, well, it's Zoodiacs. So now let's put Pot of Avarice in here because we are going to be recycling through our graveyard, and we're going to be building up, as long as we don't banish everything because of these cards. But I don't think we're going to be doing that, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's put Tenki in here. This has to be in the deck. See, this is why I like Tenki more than this card. This card, I'm not really liking this, actually. Like, it's nothing personal. It's just I don't necessarily like it all that much. Let's see if I have to cut off space here. Next, we're gonna be using hand traps. So let's go with like Nibiru. I could see this going for a more control-based deck. So let's see. What did I run for Zoodiacs? Nibiru, Ash Blossom. Let's put Ash Blossom. 3 of those. Did I run Ghost Ogre? I did run Ghost Ogre, but I don't know if I want to run Ghost Ogre. Let's put Infinite Imperm. Infinite Impermanence if it comes up. Here we go. 3 Infinite Impermanence. Okay, so now we're going to 41. We're definitely going to try to have to put this to at least 40 cards. I don't know. I want to run it at least 40 cards. But let's put some cards that I think can help us. So let's put Effect Veiler in here. And then we're going to do like the cutting of cards in here. Call by the Graves. We're definitely going to be needing those. Now, keep in mind, this is not going to be the final cut of the deck. We are definitely going to be cutting some cards so we can get to 40. I just want to put all these cards up in here. For more extending, let's go for Monster Reborn, because I definitely did need that in case if my cards do get negated, so I can't go into Mega Clops or anything like that. So Monster Reborn is definitely needed just for that purpose. Oh, shoot. Actually, Mega Clops. I completely forgot about Mega Clops. Hold on. Let's put that in here. I completely forgot about that. Thankfully, I remembered. So now, I wonder if that is it. That should probably be it. Okay, so let's just say that's it for right now. So let's go ahead and sort that out. So we have a total of 48 cards in here. So what we're going to have to do is cut 8 cards. So we have to keep the 3 Nibiru's. We have to keep 3 of these. 3 Thoroughblades, obviously. 2 Whiptail. I don't think I'm going to be relying too much on the Zoodiac engine to have Whiptail out. Let's go through the other candidates first before going to that. 3 Ashes. 2, you know what, let's cut this one to 1. I don't think this card is going to be as important to have. You can special summon this card, I guess, from your hand by using the League 2 monster. So I don't want to keep discarding cards that I might be needing. So with that and 3 Naval, you know, I'm going to risk it. Let's cut Naval to 2. I mean, if we have 3 of these in our hand, if we have 3 of these in our deck, we kind of essentially have like 5 of these in our deck, possibly, as long as we don't draw 2 of them. So yeah, let's just go with that. 3 Effect Veilers. Let me see, we already got some hand traps. Maybe cut this to 2, or maybe cut it in general. No, let me see if we cut that in general. Let me see if I like the rest of these. 3 Pot of Avarice, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 Call of the Graves. 3 of these special summon from the deck. You know, let me see how we could do if we only run 2 of these. Because like I said, most of these are going to be level 4 monsters. So we target this. Yeah, we can special summon, what, 3 targets from our deck? Let's just try that out. 1 Barrage, 3 Tankies. I don't think I'm going to run this. I don't think I want to be honest. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to cut these. I'm sorry. If anybody runs this card, I do apologize, but I just don't like it. I have to discard a card, and it has to be a monster card. So right now we're running at least 20 monsters. So half the deck is 20 monsters, 20 spells and traps. So I would rather keep those cards rather than searching. What am I going to be searching? This card at most? So let's just see what happens there. We have the 3 Infern and 1 combo. 2 Revolt. You know what? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this one, and I'm actually going to put Effect Veilers back in here. I feel like having some hand traps that actually help out this deck in case if I have to go first. In case I have to go second. So let's try that. Let's see what we can do with that. I kind of want to add... Let me see, what is it? World Legacy Secession? I honestly kind of want to add this card just because I can special summon a monster from the graveyard to a zone elite monster points to, and if you use it to special summon a beast warrior, it could come in handy. But do I really want to play this? Let's test hand this right now and see how what we can do with this. So let's go ahead and try it out. Let's see what we can get. Ooh. Okay, so let's assume we're going first. Let's just try it. So we're going to normal summon Whiptail. We're going to go into our Zoodiac combos, which I still am familiar with as long as I don't mess this up. So let's go into that. The only thing I can definitely worry about, though, is that we're going to lose to, like, Nibiru. So, what do I go into from here? Do I go into... Oh, shoot, you know what? I can't do anything from this. Yeah, you know what? That's just dawning on me right now that I can't even do anything. I can't even chuck a knight because I have nothing in my graveyard. So that's terrible. Let's just restart that. Yo, what's up with these hands? They suck. Third time's a charm? Yeah. Well, we did get Ram, I guess, but we need something in the graveyard to actually start off. So let's just assume we're going second. Let's say we went through all 3 of these cards during my bonus turn. Because why not? Draw. Okay, so let's just say we have these 3 cards in our hand. Assuming, you know, we used these 3. So we're going to normal summon Thoroughblade, activate that effect, and we're going to discard Ram, and draw a card. Call by the Grave. Okay, so we got some hand trap protection there. So we're going to go into our Borbo, summon that in defense position. Then we're going to go into Check-a-9. Go in defense as well. Use Check-a-9's effect to special summon back our Ram. With this, I'm going to detach Borbo and add, so special summon Thoroughblade, I'm sorry. We're going to special back Ram. From here, we're going to go into our Trident play. And then we're going to use Trident's effect to detach Chuckanine. It has to be Chuckanine to destroy our Ram. And no, we're not going to use Whiptail. So now we're going to use Ram's effect to special summon back Chuckanine. No, I want to use Whiptail. So we're going to summon that. Now we're going to go into our Tiger Mortar, which is going to give us a new overlay unit for our Chuckanine by using its effect. So we're going to use that effect. Let's discard our Trident. And this is assuming we're going second. So let's assume that our opponent has a monster on the field or something like that, because this can actually work right here. So we're going to use that. Going to activate the effect of this card to detach Ram, and we're going to special summon. Either of these XC monsters will be fine. So let's go with Trident for right now. And I know this might differ from other players. Maybe this might not actually differ. I think this is actually how people play this. So if I didn't mess up on that. So let's go ahead and go into our Mega Clops. So we're going to use all three and go into Mega Clops. Then if our opponent happens to control a monster on their field, or it has to be one card, right? Oh, one card. So let's assume that they control one card. What I could see us possibly doing is using this effect to special summon back our Trident while in defense position to have an Xyz material, so that way we can pop a card. And assuming what they have on the field, we might put in some big damage. It will be halved though, so I guess we'll just have to play with what we got. And assuming that these are the only two cards in our hand, we can still use this card to attach it to our Trident during our turn, my turn, any turn whatsoever. So yeah, I think this is decent. This is more of a Mega Clops though, so there was no Tribrigade cards whatsoever. So let's see if our next test hand has any Tribrigade cards. So let's go ahead and try it out. Well, we got one Tribrigade card, but the rest are not as good. Wow, okay, so let's assume we're going second again, because we have more hand traps than we have actual combo starters or anything like this. I'm assuming they're combo starters. I'm going to call them that because I'm looking for the two cards, at least Thoroughblade, or, well, Thoroughblade has to be with Ram, and then, what is it? The Rat Pier is a combo starter on its own. Yeah, no, these aren't that great. Wow, so that was actually a fail there. So let's go one more time. Okay, so we did get Thoroughblade. Let's assume we're going second again, just because we saw the two Nibiru. So let's just assume we went second. Draw an extra card and call away the grave. Okay. Well, there's not really much we can do here. I'm like, where are the Tribrigade cards? Oh, duh! I didn't even realize that. So let's activate this. Target our monster. So we had to special summon a. Ooh. Which one should we special summon, actually? Should we special Naval? Yeah, let's go with Naval. Just because if we can get to the graveyard, we can definitely do a search. Wow, now I draw Ram. What the hell? Yeah, no, this, Ooh. Actually, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we could salvage this hand. So we're going to use the effect of our monster. Let's go ahead and add... Let's add Fractar. But for this, we're going to special our Ram. This might not be the best play. Maybe people want to go with that. But I'm going to try to get another Beast Warrior in my hand, or another Beast-related card to my hand. Maybe we could discard it for SARS. So let's just try to go into our... Oh, shoot, we can't. That's right. Oh, I messed up. We can't do this because it can only be used as a link material. Oh, wait a minute. Also, you cannot use monsters as link material for the rest of this turn except Beast, Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast monsters. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, it's the spell card, huh? It was the spell? Was that the restriction? You're not special summon for the rest of the deck except link monsters. Okay, so I goofed. I messed up already. Not that good. Yeah, so this deck kind of functions back and forth. So it depends on how well you can do. Let's assume we're going second just because we have two hand traps in our hand. So minus those two cards, draw. Monster Reborn, not that bad. So we're going to use, let's just activate our Fractar. Send that to the graveyard. No, we're not going to add our own card. We're going to send Naval to the graveyard. And yeah, let's use Naval's effect to add Fractar back to our hand because we already have the SARS in our hand. So let's add this one back. We're going to normal summon, I guess, Thoroughblade. We can't use the effect of that because, well, there's no effect to activate. Now, what are we going to do? We could special SARS? I don't know. Let's attempt to see what happens. Let's discard that, special this. And then what we're going to do is link these two. Go into our link to, and then we're going to activate Monster Reborn, see if that does anything. Special Thoroughblade. And from here, what can we do? We're going to go into Borbo. Yeah, like I said, there's not really much we can play because we can't even chuck a 9 into our own watch. We can't even chuck a 9 at all. So, this is not exactly how I wanted this to go. So, let's just go ahead and exit out of this and see how well. So, this is the deck that I want to play. This is what I want to do. So, what we're gonna have to do is just work with what we got. World Legacy Succession, it does work similarly to Monster Reborn. So I wonder if I should cut one of these and run this instead. These is just essentially for these Zoodiac cards because you go through them quickly. So it would be awesome to have at least draw 2 more cards. This card, I honestly, maybe I'll cut one of these. This one is, if you activate this, you're stuck to Link Monster. So it does have that hard choke restriction. So let's maybe cut one of these and just put one World Legacy Succession. Let's try that out. And this is going to be it for the deck building part of this video series. So for the next part, we're going to be doing our deck playing. We're going to be playing against other players. And I will have the replays for you guys to see how well we did with this deck. So all in all, it seems okay, but I might be missing something here. But this is the purpose of this video, is that I'm going to be doing some deck building challenges. And if you guys have any suggestions or opinions that I should have with this deck, let me know in the comment section down below, because I would love to get some feedback here. And if you have any, maybe some video links that you want to send me about some combos or deck building, deck profiles, I would be more than happy to watch those, and so I can get a better understanding with this deck. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I had a combo in my hand I didn't even realize. So let me know in the comment section down below. But with that, guys, we're going to end this video here with the deck building of Tribrigades. And so be sure to come back for part 2, where we're going to be playing against other players and see how well this deck could do. Maybe I just had to get into a duel to get the full power of this deck. So I hope you guys did enjoy this, and let me know if you guys are going to be fans of this kind of like series, because this is something different, but this is something I actually kind of want to do because I have no idea how to play decks like these. So I think it'd be interesting just to kind of document those and like build the decks along the way. And who knows, maybe this would be the next favorite deck I'm going to be playing for a while too, because it does have Zoodiacs. I'm not going to lie, I still like Zoodiacs, even though a lot of people don't like it. Barrage. But yeah, so let me know if you guys have any suggestions of any other archetypes you want me to go into blindly that I'm not familiar with. I know for sure people want me to go with the Drytron, so I definitely will be looking into that. I'm not sure when we're going to be doing that, but that will probably be the next video. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to hit the thumbs up buttons. That way we can get to part 2. And if this gets, let's say 5 likes. If we get 5 likes, I'll drop part 2 right away. And we'll take it from there. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.